Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It is Monday, Motivational Monday. So, woohoo! Ready to get you pumped up to be just good enough, pumped up to be mediocre. What's wrong? So, hello. All right. So I still haven't settled. I wasn't here Thursday and Friday because I had more stuff to move in. See, I have a a floor lamp now and a chair, a real living room chair. And I still have some more stuff to do. And I'm still deciding on locations as far as I've moved over. I'm out of the dining room and moved in over to the living room, but I haven't decided where I'm actually putting my desk and where I want to broadcast from. And hey, Wing Doggy, thanks for checking in. And hi to everybody on YouTube and Google+. So I'm still figuring things out. Hi, Sturgis guy. So yeah, so this is a different, on the other side of the room. You can see behind me. This painting isn't hung up yet because I haven't decided where I'm putting the other stuff. But there's a chair, and there's, so, but almost done. And so yeah, I did a lot of work. I'm actually exhausted right now, and every part of my body is sore again because I moved a whole bunch more stuff. I had a moving truck. I was so nervous. I got the big truck, not just the van, but I went to U-Haul because I had some big stuff like this couch and some other big stuff. And I got the truck from U-Haul and I drove it and I didn't hit anything and I even backed up. So there. So yeah, so and I was very nervous. And the worst part was, okay, I had the moving guys showing up at 1:30, and the truck was supposed to be ready at 12. So I took there's no place to park there, so you have to kind of take the bus over to the U-Haul place. I got over there and just before 12, and the truck wasn't there. The truck was supposed to be there, and they had no other trucks. I had reserved one truck, and because it was like the end of the month weekend, a lot of people are moving, so they had 0 trucks. 0. And I was like, so they're like, well, this guy's supposed to be here any minute. And I was really panicking because I had movers coming and paying them by the hour. So they get paid whether you're there with the truck or not. So I was like there at 12:35, show up with my truck to return it. Because, you know, somebody might say, hey, we're going to just keep it forever. So I was like, ah. And then, so I got the truck and I drove over, and I wanted to get there a little bit early so that I could kind of like get situated before the movers come. But it all worked out. I got everything moved over here. And yeah, and the stuff that I brought over here that was too big for my apartment, I have already sold on Craigslist. It's gone that quick. I'd gotten from Sweetie a really nice patio set, which not only was it too big for my patio, which I was pretty sure, but I was like, well, maybe I'll use it in the kitchen. It was too big to get into the door of my apartment, would not come in the door. And I was like, well, you know, if it doesn't work, I'll sell it. And I thought I could, it was really expensive. So I thought, but I couldn't even get it in the door. So I just put it really low so somebody would come and take it because I had to leave it in the garage. So yeah, and I sold the last of my plants from the old place. I had the big, huge terracotta pots. Somebody came and bought those. Tisa says he liked the patio set. Yeah, me too, Tisa. No matter which way they turned it, it could not get it in the door of my apartment. Couldn't bring it inside. I was like, ah. It like the table flared out on the top and it was just wouldn't work. And because it was metal, it didn't come apart. And so, but I have been working my butt off since I saw you guys Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and I have a bunch more stuff to do, but I'm getting it done. And I just got off the phone. I am working on putting my ad in to get a roommate. Eek. Yeah. And I got a new coffee maker, and I'm got a new toaster oven, and I've got a working vacuum cleaner now. All the things that broke from my last place, now I've got new ones. So, woohoo! Tisa said, "What the chairs? I could take the chairs apart, Tisa. The chairs weren't a problem getting it in. It was the table." But that's okay. It's gone. But yeah, it was a super expensive patio set that I sold. Somebody got a bargain for $50. That entire set. It's like, but if you put something really low, people will come quickly. So how is everybody else's weekend? Are you all doing okay? How's everybody doing? So I'll be here tomorrow too. I'll probably, hopefully by tomorrow, have a different location, or at least have figured out where I want, because I haven't figured out if I want to put my desk in the living room here, or do I want to put it in my bedroom? So I have some furniture moving to do. Tisa says I should start a wish list on Amazon. Well, I think there's only a few things left that I need. Like, I need some more. I decided I want like all my towels and washcloths and everything white. I'm doing all my accessories are white because it's very light here. And I have kind of everything's light. And then I have the like, bright, dark colored art. So I thought everything else should be kind of like white. So I'm doing like a white bedroom. So, and I got white sheets, and I want to get more white towels, and but I have white washcloths. But I'm almost, and like white, like a white coffee maker, white toaster oven, white. So. Tisa says he can't get what he wishes for on Amazon because they don't carry any more Lorielles. That's true. In fact, I was never actually available for sale on Amazon. But yeah, so I got a lot done. I missed you guys over the weekend, but Allure says, yeah, but some of your movies are. That's true. That's true. But I got a lot done. So I feel like I accomplished a lot. And I'm just exhausted. I'm hungry and tired, and I have a few more things to do. But I'm planning to have this week, by the end of this week, we should have everything set, everything organized and set in places figured out. So that I'm doing pretty good. for my whole move. And I will have, by then, hopefully by the end of the week, I'll be already interviewing some roommate candidates. I want to get my listing up by tomorrow. Linda says she doesn't like white because it gets dirty too quick. That just means you have to be neat and clean it faster, Linda. It's not that it gets dirty too quick. It gets dirty the same as quickly as any other color. It just shows it up. That would be a concern, Allura, if you had like kids or men around in your house to get things dirty. But I'm a grown-up woman, so I don't get things that dirty. Or pets, that's true, pets. Pets, men, or kids. Tisa says he's a good cook. Yes, Tisa, I know you are. I've seen some of your pictures on Facebook of your meals. You're an excellent cook. Sturgis guy says he's moving to LA on the first chance he gets. Well, Sturgis guy, I would recommend that for anyone living in Sturgis, North Dakota. Well, actually, let me amend that. I would recommend that to anyone living in North Dakota, period. North Dakota is pretty much synonymous with Antarctica. Oh, so Linda says she's in South Dakota. I think it's probably the same. Probably just as cold. Wing, oh, good for you, Wing Doggy. Yeah, so yeah, but I'm doing good. Oh yeah, no, I that's what I meant, Linda. Linda says she was miserable all weekend because since her friends, her storm chaser, the two guys from the storm chaser show who tragically died last week in a car accident. Actually, 3 people died in the car accident, and their funerals were today. So, well, best wishes and heartfelt condolences to all the friends and family of the storm chasers. It was a pretty dramatic car crash, very dramatic ending to their show. So yeah, kind of like tragic in the same way, you know, kind of like a freak preventable accident. They crashed into each other. Somebody went through a stop sign and the other one, yeah. So it's like remember when that Steve, the Australian guy who had with all the animals and stuff, and he was like in the water and a stingray stabbed him. Steve Irwin, yeah, Steve Irwin, and that was on the show filming, doing something he does all the time. He's an expert on all this stuff, and you know, something he does all the time that like wasn't like a real dangerous situation, but he just wasn't paying attention, wrong place at the wrong, and got stabbed and killed, stabbed in the heart by a stingray, and also another thing where it was on camera, but pretty shocking. So And this is the crash wasn't on camera. I saw footage, and it was weird that they were actually on camera up until the second of the crash. It was like, because I saw the camera cut out like 1 second before the crash, and it was showing the car driving up to the intersection, and then so I don't know. Oh well. All right. Well, so that's it. So I'm making great progress, feeling good, starting to get a little more comfortable in my new place. You know, I have to get everything organized before I really feel like I live here and like it's my place. I need, you know, because when you're kind of like just combobulated and all over the place, it's hard. Once I get organized, then I'll feel settled. But the good thing is, it's much quieter. It's much safer. Less bugs. No. And, less bugs, and less dirt. Less, because when I was like, my house was, you know, right very close to the freeway, so there was always like dust, even with windows closed, dust coming in. Oh, it's very dirty. And walked outside and walked in the house, you, no matter what, you always tracked dirt in, even if you wiped your feet off. But now I have like there's an entryway, an elevator, and then a long hallway. So by the time you get to my house, your shoes you're not tracking, it's impossible to track dirt in. Yeah, and there was just an article that I had read right after I moved, talking about how bad it was to be within 500 feet of living within 500 feet of a highway because of all the particulates and carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide in the air, and that health recommendations is that all buildings should, you know, living residences should be within 1,000 feet of the highway. But because land right next to the highway is cheap, there's lots of apartment buildings that are like literally like right next to the freeway. So that's not a very good, and even, you know, and I had those like louver windows, those like slat windows. So air, dust, everything just came in. And because I was right by there was like 3 dumpsters. There was a dumpster for the movie theater, and a dumpster for the pizza place, and a dumpster for the Holiday Inn. There are all these, and then the apartment building behind me had a dumpster. So all those dumpsters, lots of flies. Besides, there was tons of flies all the time. If I walked outside the door and like I'd have to like walk out and quickly close my door, still every time I walked outside, a fly would get inside my house. And also like lots of people and homeless people and stuff going through the dumpsters. So I don't have any of that anymore. No more bugs. I can open my porch sliding glass door here and not instantly having a swarm of bugs trying to come in. So there's another plus. So yeah, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it. Anyhow, so that's the update. That's the update. Oh, and I didn't really motivate you, did I? Haven't done any motivation. All right, by next week I'll be motivational. Right now I'm still kind of like in reporter mode because I'm still like, my whole focus is just getting this done. So, all right, but so yeah, so there's the update. but I will be here tomorrow. Should be here every day this week. I don't, as far as I know, I don't think I have any conflicts. So, all right, so I am just about to sign off, but I will be back tomorrow for Terrible Tuesday. So I hope you'll all join me. All right, and I want to thank you guys for coming to see me because you're awesome. Woohoo! Yeah, same, but on the same channel. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll probably be in a different location, so I'll figure out, trying to figure out the most comfortable spot to have this in, but I got to figure out where I'm putting my desk because I have a bookcase and a desk, and I gotta figure out where I want that to end up. So shower camera. I don't know. Oh, the gold. Yes, Linda. So Linda says the Golden Globe. Yes, the Golden Globes have already happened, Linda. But maybe that's for next year. I don't know. I don't know, Linda. And sometimes they only give a certain amount, so some people get something and some people don't because they run out. So, but all right. So I'm just about to sign off, but I want to thank you for coming to see me because you're awesome. Kisses for everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. I love you all. Oh, Linda, Facebook me the link and I'll check it out. Bye, or PDM me or something or whatever. Bye. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.